What is up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is going to be part 2 of the driving truck video. Number two. Shouldn't be too excited about number 2, you know what I mean? Sounds like I'm all happy about number 2, like I'm gonna go use the restroom, do number 2. Yeah. Excited, yeah. So I'm just kidding, y'all. But yeah, this is going to be the second part of the truck time and talk. Because I couldn't fit it all in one video. Shit. If I did, I'd have like, you know what I mean, like an hour long video. Y'all be like, man, this dude needs to shut up. Oh yeah. Also, I want to throw in there, I am doing very good with the smoking. I don't know if y'all remember, I said I was up to like 2 packs a day, and I am now, and for the last few days, like the last week, I have had no more than 5 cigarettes a day. And you know what? I already feel different, you know? And I actually do feel a little better. But, you know, the first couple days, it was horrible. Like the first day, like I tried not smoking at all. Like I really did. You know, after I got done with that pack of cigarettes, like I was telling y'all, you know, the first day I didn't smoke at all. You know what? I had massive pressure migraine, and it would not go away. Well, you know, I didn't realize that, you know, nicotine coming out of your body will do stuff like that. Like it will actually give you the shakes, you know. Like I did a little bit of research on it because I wanted to make sure, you know, because I have that blood disease, you know, to where my blood will clot up and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure, you know, that I wasn't having some kind of aneurysm or something, because as y'all know, I already did a video on it. I'm a damn hypochondriac, you know what I mean? I got everything wrong with me under the sun. But yeah, I had a massive migraine. Well, the next day, wifey is in the middle of quitting too. We're actually going to quit together. And well, she's doing it the smart way. You know, she was, God darn it, man, people pulled in front of me. But anyway, you know, she's just slowed down and eventually she'll quit. Well, I tried doing a cold turkey thing, and like I said, the first night I had a massive migraine. Well, the next morning, you know, I still had a headache and that, and she was like, do you want a cigarette? And I was like, yeah. So I smoked one, and you know, bam, like that, my migraine went away. And I'm like, you know what? Well, nicotine's like caffeine. If you try to stop all at once, you're going to have that. So just letting y'all know, if you go to quit smoking and you do a cold turkey, be ready for a migraine. I don't care if you never had them all, I guarantee you will have a migraine. Like I used to drink coffee all day long, you know, and I used to drink coffee until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then as soon as I got done with my coffee, I cracked a Mountain Dew. Yeah. Well, now I'm down to about 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, and I only drink in the morning now. And the Mountain Dew, I'll have maybe a Mountain Dew a week, sometimes two. I mean, it depends, but yeah, I'm doing really good on that aspect with my caffeine intake. I was a little tired at first, but I got used to it. But yeah, but I'm doing really good. So anyway, back to this truck driving before it gets too my video gets too long already. Because listen, I'll get us on the subject, and I will talk about it for an hour. Like I love talking, I should have my own talk show. But anyway, just a little update. In the last video, I let y'all know that I was a truck driver. I was telling you about my wreck and everything, about the lady and with the kids in her car. And okay, now when the cops got there, of course, I automatically had to take a drug screen. I took that, and of course, I was clean. And what had happened was the state cop come and they took, he told me what all we had to do and shit, and blah blah blah. And I guess because I wasn't speeding or anything, I didn't get no tickets, and the cop actually thanked me too, because he said you probably would have killed this lady and her kids if you would have hit her. I'm like, yeah, I realized that. Like, and I didn't even hit them, and that laid on my brain. I still think about it. You know what I mean? Hey, I almost killed these people. And even though it wasn't my fault, like I told you before, I still, I'll never forget that day. Like, I can picture it like it happened yesterday. I will never ever forget it. But anyway, Bob, which was my boss, he drove too. Well, he had a brand new International. And see, like how I drove, he knew how I drove. Like, he rode with me, he followed me and everything. He gave me one of the trucks that was wide open. You know what I mean? It wasn't governor or nothing like that. And but I was responsible. I didn't fly 90 miles an hour everywhere I went. But anyway, he was working the same place. Well, somebody got on a CB and let him know that I was in a wreck, because he was on the other end. And what we did was, like, what I mean, we hauled coal back and forth all day long. We would take it down to Glassport, down to the cleaning plant, go pick up more, you know what I mean? Well, no. I'm sorry. We would pick up at the coal mine, then we would take it to the cleaning plant, which was called Ginger Hill. So we took it out of 84 mine, hauled it to Ginger Hill. Well, the raw coal that we got out of the coal mine, we dumped for the cleaning plant, and then the stuff that was already clean, we got loaded. So we dumped off there, and then we got loaded again with clean coal, and we took the clean coal down to Glassport to get put on trains and darn it, what are they called? Barges. Man, it's crazy. It slips my mind like that. That's how you know you're getting old, when you can't even remember a barge. But anyway, this darn sun, I'm trying to get it to where, you guys can actually see me, like you really want to. But, so that's what we did, and, he picked me up, in his truck. We went and unloaded. Well, first, we followed the wrecker, the one that picked picked up the my truck. Well, he took it and backed it up and actually had me, dump it while it was still on the record. So, he dumped back that where it went, and, I put the bed and everything up, downloaded it, blah, blah, blah. Then he took it, to where, Bob had him, wanted him to take it. And the cop told Bob, you got to take him straight to the hospital, to get the drug screen. So that's what we did. We took, Bob's rig, not rig, triaxle, of course. Took it straight to the hospital. I go in and get my drug screen. Well, of course, I passed, of course, I drive a truck, I wasn't doing no drugs or anything. Yeah, you do that and you're in a wreck, you are going to prison, driving a truck and, even smoking weed, you know what I mean? They kind of frown on that a little. But anyway, on the way back to his house, I told Bob, I said, well, looks like I'm out of a job and I won't be working for a while, huh? He said, what do you mean? He said, you better be at work in the morning. I'm like, well, he was like, you just gave me some time off. He was like, don't think just because you got in a wreck doesn't mean you're going to get time off. And I kind of giggled, I thanked him, you know what I mean? Because I thought I was done, I just, I did $35,000 worth of damage to this man's triaxle, and like even the other drivers, told me, he was like, I thought for sure that, you wasn't going to be driving it because, he had a few trucks. And, but for one, me and Bob was really good friends, We got to be to where I was going to his house on Sundays to, help him with the trucks, all the maintenance, and we would have cookouts, and we'd go out to dinner, out to lunch, Bob was really good. He's probably one of the best people that I've worked for, believe it or not. But, where was I at? See, I keep on doing that today, man. I don't know if it's because I ain't getting no sleep or what. Like I've been tossing and turning up all night, I wake up sweats because it's so hot. I just gotta get used to this weather down here is all I think. But, yeah, he told me, he was like, you're taking my truck. And I was really surprised. He had a brand new International Eagle, it runs a little bit better than mine because of it being newer. And he had a little bit more stuff done to his, even though, mine was, they was both 600 Cummins with an 18 speed, and they was both the same, But, he, told me I was driving his truck, that was his baby, you know what I mean? Like, he loved that triaxle. Nobody drove it. Like, I was so surprised. He was like, Stevie was like, I like you as a person. I like you as a driver. He said, I drove with you. I know that you're safe. He said, he was like, he even told me that he was proud of me that I didn't hit that lady. I could have, you know what I mean? not taken out the guardrail, and like sideswiped her a little bit. But no, I wasn't chancing nothing. You know what I mean? And like I said, when I seen that minivan, all I could think was kids. There's kids. And that's all I pictured in my mind. So, like any other driver, they're not going to hit it. So Bob told me he was proud of me for that. And, that meant a lot to me. I drove for Bob for a while. And then that's whenever all the gas prices and diesel prices spiked, and it just killed the little guys, the ones with like 3 or 4 triaxles, and I think that's what Bob had it all together. He had 3, then he went and got another one and had 4, and the fuel prices actually killed him to where he actually had to do, I think, don't quote me now because I'm not sure, but you know what I mean, a lot of people had to do like a bankruptcy because when the economy did that, it screwed the little guys, you know what I mean? Like these big companies, they had it too, you know what I mean? So they can pay for their fuel until it goes back down or whatever. But these little guys with only a couple trucks, you know what I mean? First, they got to keep maintenance up on these trucks, and, just one tire, a recap tire isn't cheap, You're looking at a few $100 just for that one tire. So, when the fuel spiked for, all these, there was a lot of companies that went out of business, And Bob, he was a good businessman. He tried his best, to keep it up. And he did for a while. But he also had a fence business where he put fences in for farms. Now, he offered me to come and help him do that, but I didn't. And, he respected my decision to leave and go to another, I actually went to a place where I was doing coal mine litigation to where, I wasn't driving, I was operating heavy equipment, which, running equipment, driving, I can do, both of them, I wouldn't miss driving as much if I was still able to run equipment, if you understand that. But, like I was saying, it is so dangerous, and people don't realize, they'll get in front of a truck and they'll slam on their brakes with that truck behind them. Listen, a truck will not stop on a dime. If you're going 60 mile an hour in a 4-wheeler, okay, you're talking about 1 ton, okay? Now think about this, y'all. You're going 60 mile an hour in a 4-wheeler and you slam on the brakes. How long does it take you to stop? You're going 30, 40 feet before you stop, okay? You're not stopping then. Okay, because you slam on the brakes, your tires are going to screech, right? So think. Now, you got something that weighs 80,000 pound loaded, okay? And that's just, say you're driving a drive-in, which, you know what I mean? Like, I'll explain to you why I'm saying this, but if he's driving a drive-in, like for, say, Walmart, he's filled with clothes or whatever, okay? He's weighing 80,000 pounds. It's going to take him a while to stop. A good while. He ain't going to stop like no 4-wheeler does. Screeches will. No. That 80,000 pounds is going to push him down that road. Now, you see a truck that's hauling beer, okay, liquid, or one of them big tankers that's hauling gas or water, okay. Now, it's kind of weird, but if you ever drove, you would know what I'm talking about. Like, you can feel the water, you know what I mean? When you go to pull, you can feel the water and go back, you can feel the water pushing you. That liquid pushes you more than, that's just like hauling swinging meat. When you haul swinging meat, I know, y'all's probably laughing right now. Ha ha ha, swinging meat, ha ha ha. But no, whenever you haul swinging meat out of Texas or somewhere, that pushes you too. Like it will swing this way, and you got to be really careful. I remember the first time that I ever drove beer. I was coming out of Colorado, with a load of Coors, and I was going up to Columbus, Ohio. When I come up down that mountain, it was crazy because it was the first time that I've ever hauled liquid. I was already driving for almost a year, and whenever I hauled that liquid, man, it was nuts. Like, it is so much different when you drive something that's stable, rather than liquid, or like them people that haul live cattle. I could imagine. I've never done it, but I could imagine how bad that trailer moves with them cattle in there, But another tip about, whenever there's a truck around, if he is at a stop sign, okay, and he got his turn signal to turn right. Now, it is so much more different when he's turning left, okay? Please never ever try to pass a truck when he is making a turn, especially a right-hand turn. Now, he is over on this side of the truck, don't forget. And whenever he turns, all he can see in that mirror is a little bit of his trailer in the back. From like from the beginning of his trailer all the way till probably about the last 10 feet of his trailer. When he's turning right, he can't see. So if you come up in there and he didn't see you come up in there, you flew up in it, he's going to run you over. I don't care what you say, he is going to run you over. Please do not ever try it. Even if you say, well, I can hurry up and get out of the way, what if your car stalls? You never know. What if your tire blows out and, you're stuck there? What are you going to do then? He's going to run you over. So please never, ever try to pass a truck on a turn. Now, on a right-hand turn, on the left, I'm sorry, I apologize. On a left-hand turn, when he's turning, you got two visions. I can look out my window and I can look in my mirror. So I can see everything on the right-hand side. I don't have a blind spot on my right-hand side whenever I'm turning, okay? Well, in the back of the trailer, I can only see so far after the trailer. I can't see right behind my trailer. It's like, I forget how many feet it is, but I'll tell you a secret. If you're following a truck Okay? You're following a big rig. If you can't see his mirror on that driver's side or that passenger side, if you can't see their mirrors, that means you're too close. They cannot see you. They do not know you're back there. So remember that. They do not know you're back there unless you can see their mirrors. Now, if you can see their mirrors, they can see you. If you can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. That is one thing that you could remember is easy way. Hey, I see their mirrors, they can see me. Or if you get up close and you can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. Okay? That's a simple one to, to watch out for. But like I said, even if he's making a right-hand turn, you don't want to get too close because the way that a truck's got to turn, and it's going to look like, oh, he ain't turning even though he got on his turn signal, because he's going to go almost all the way to that red light, and then he's going to swing over because don't forget, he's got 53 foot of trail,